One of the big hot button topics in the news these days are always discussions about constitutional rights, the big ones, the First Amendment right, the Second Amendment right, the Fourth Amendment right to be free from search and seizure. One of the most overlooked ones, and I think one of the most important ones, is the right to have a jury. Juries are one of the greatest equalizers in the justice system, and I think that when the framers thought of that, they were thinking of a situation where they could empower regular citizens to sit and listen to a dispute and render a decision. And if you're in a situation where you're going to have a jury trial, you need to select attorneys that have experience in trying jury trials. You also need to have attorneys that have great people skills and can read jurors, because one of the arts to doing a jury trial is picking the jury. And that is a process where we get to ask a bunch of questions. The formal term is voir dire. And when we do that, we get to learn about the jurors. I typically use that as an opportunity to educate the jurors about the issues in the case and to get a look at how they analyze them. And that opportunity to interact with jurors is very powerful.
One of the interesting things that I've ever had the privilege of doing is talking to jurors after I've tried jury trials. You get such great insight into how they see the case, the issues that they saw, and sometimes different the way that you've seen them. But it's such an interesting process. It's a unique process in this country. It really is probably the greatest legal system that's ever been created, even with its flaws. But being able to connect with a jury is key. Making sure that that jury understands your client's case in a way that connects to them. It can be a challenge. But it's also a very interesting challenge that any attorney who wants to go in a courtroom has to be ready for. But it's fun, that part right there, especially when you're able to be successful for your client and get a jury to really understand what they're trying to accomplish through that court process.